Hey guys, what's up? It's Unstoppable. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be trophy pushing the very last 1 hour and 13 minutes in the season. I'm sorry I haven't pushed in pretty much this whole season. I'm really not a ladder pusher, but for the sake of YouTube, I will show you guys the best ladder decks. And I mean, I'm just gonna be pushing with this one. This one's like one of the best. It's all over TVL. Let's see. Let's try to find it. I know I've seen it so many times. There's one. And I'm sure there have been quite a few more. One of the best decks, especially since it uses mostly rares and commons. Actually, yeah, it doesn't use any legendaries and 0 epics, so that's what makes it such a strong trophy pushing deck. And here you go. So first off, we're gonna go and match sorry, with a guy from 5131. We have completely matched cards. These should be easy games, so I just want to focus on the general gameplay. So you can come with a Hog Rider. Typically, I would actually go Bats. But actually he has Zap, so actually Goblin Gang was the right choice. It's hard to say. When you see Hog Rider, you typically want to assume they have Log, because Log is more common in Hog Rider decks. So I'm not sure if he's going to have Ice Spirit or Ice Golem, very likely, but I'm just going to go and push with a Giant Bats combination. He has Barbarians, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. It's really hard to cut through Barbarians. They have a ton of health, and they can just stop pushes really easily. So but that is one of the main counters to the Battle Ram, so I'm just going to go with a Minion Horde and Ice Golem combination. Not sure, I don't think he cycled back to Zap yet, but yeah, that's going to do a lot of damage on this tower. He's going to have to spend a Mega Minion to defend against it, and we're going to get a ton of damage right there, so that's really good. And we do know that he has Hog Rider, so I'm just going to Zap instead of using Goblin Gang, making sure I keep that for his Hog Rider when it comes. I'm just going to simply play an Elixir Collector, and I know the Hog Rider is going to come. He's going to try to punish, and we're going to play a Goblin Gang, and he's going to have to zap that. And okay, so he's going to freeze, so I'm okay with that. That's a ton of Elixir. He might take the tower pretty low, but that's definitely okay. He's going to spend like way too much Elixir, and he's not going to have enough to deal with the pump. Unfortunately, I placed my Giant in a poor location, but our Spirit Golems are going to be able to take care of those bats, which is really, really nice. If you guys don't know, the battle exchanges are about to hit, and Spirit Golems are going to be getting like, I mean, I think it's a buff because they're going to be able to one-shot like bats and like Spirit Golems, but I mean, sorry, bats and skeletons, but their their hit speed is going to, like, their DPS is going to be nerfed, but I don't think it's really a nerf at all, because they're going to be able to one-shot bats and skeletons, make them a pretty good counter to the graveyard, etc. We're going to use bats and goblins to counter that. It'll be pretty simple counter. It's a pretty easy match right here. He's not really playing this well, and we're just pretty much overwhelming him. He's going to probably fireball, but then that just makes it so that, well, yeah, it's going to be pretty much GG. There's no way he's going to come back from this. We're just going to play a defensive 3 Musketeers now. Make sure you can't really construct any pushes. We're going to play bats up front. If he freezes, we're simply going to use Goblin Game right here, and it's going to stop that right in its tracks. We're going to play a Battle Ram a little bit too late to tank for the 3 Musketeers, but yeah, there's no way he's going to be able to defend this, so GG. Might even be a 3 crown. Yeah, so I've never been really known to play like ladder. Ladder takes a ton of dedication, a ton of time, and I typically train for competitive matches instead. And yeah, that's why I don't really play ladder. But yeah, so it's like really fun getting cards, climbing, I guess. I mean, the tilting part is like the worst. I've played ladder before, and I've hated when I tilted from top 200 all the way to top 1000. Yeah, just really frustrating. So it looks like he's gonna be playing Bowler. We're gonna have our Minion Horde just ready. Typically Bowler decks come with arrows, but let's just play our Minion Horde on top of that Giant. He's probably going to have arrows very soon. Yep. But I think it's gonna be worth it. We're gonna use our Giant to push the Bowler out of to push the Bowler away, and then we're just gonna use Goblin Game to take care of that Bowler. So pretty well defended by us. We barely took any damage. I'm gonna use our bats as well. And there we go, there's a Mega Minion, and we should be able to take care of that and get some chip damage. But he's going to zap, which is still fine. Really, really good start, actually. Since he zapped, he won't be, the Mega Minion won't get any hits on that tower. So, let's see what we're going to do now. He's this is actually a pretty hard counter to our deck. If he has lightning or if he has like a really big spell, he's gonna have 3 spells and one of them is arrows, which is really tough to defend against since we have minion horde. So since he used the bowler, let's just go with. Oh, didn't he also have log? Holy crap, that's okay. But if he doesn't have a big spell, then it's not too bad. Then our musketeers get a lot of value. He also had log, right? So pretty much we can't use anything. So he might try to support the other lane with the musketeer. We're just gonna be mindful of that. We use our bats, and yeah, this is gonna be so hard to defend. I mean, yeah, this is actually this is pretty bad right here. He's gonna have arrows for that. I mean, we're gonna really have to rely on our 3 musketeers to get value, just because he has like a ridiculous amount of spells in his deck. I need to go back and check later. That's like 4 spells. How are we gonna get through this? And he has bowler too for our 3 musketeers, so that's what, yeah, that just makes this matchup ridiculously hard. Let's see. So he's gonna play bowler in that lane. Alright, then we're gonna have to push this lane. Let's go with the giant. And he might try to draw it as far as he can. And then, okay, so he's not gonna play in a position where the battle ram can bypass. But, just zap right here. Actually, that's a pretty bad zap. I ended up missing most. And actually, we're going to take the tower, which is actually really good. And since he played his bowler, we're going to play our giant. Oh, just a little bit late. Unfortunately, that's a little bit late. But we're going to try to back that with some goblin game. But he's just going to probably have arrows or zap for that. But yeah, there's no way he's going to get through in time. And this side, yeah, that's GG. Really, really tough matchup in my opinion. But he ended up getting it, so well done. I mean, we ended up getting it, so pretty well done by us. Alright, and we're gonna play probably 2 more matches and see if we can climb just a bit higher. So let's just play a pump to start, and alright, so let's see. He's gonna start with a pump. Alright, so he's gonna have a. Oh my gosh, that's just. He actually misplayed that log. So we're just gonna zap right here. And we're gonna get rid of the minion horde and get some good damage on his tower. He's gonna have fire spirits, so he's back to another. I mean, I guess it's a little bit of an interesting deck that he's running. Looks like some variant of 3 Musketeers. I really can't tell. We don't have goblin game though, so I think I'm just gonna start off with a giant now. Typically, this deck does beat other 3 Musketeer decks, but only if you can protect your pumps, which is really, really difficult. Let's see, what is he running? Alright, so he's running 3 Musketeers. We're gonna have to play all our 3 Musketeers in the same lane. It's gonna be difficult because he's gonna have fire spirits, so if he somehow plays fire spirits really well, it could be terrible for us. Ooh, is he gonna play it? Alright, so he's gonna have minion horde too. Not a good matchup for us actually. This is a pretty bad matchup. Because he has fire spirits, that's pretty much he can basically take out all my 3 Musketeers, and he can also take out my pump. So very difficult right here, and I'm scared playing down my pump because I know that he has minor. So I think I'm just gonna play a battle round, make him defend with a 2. Oh my gosh, too late. Man, this is really bad. We're gonna have to try to play defense now. He's gonna have such a huge elixir advantage, so I'm gonna play giant in this lane and then back it up with 2 Musketeers. So this is a really, really bad matchup, and actually that's a terrible move. I'm gonna zap knowing that he was going to play prediction fire spirits. So a little bit poorly timed by us, but I think we still played that pretty well. And he just uses minor, so we're gonna end up taking this opportunity to pump up. And there we go. So now he can't really use his minor. And let's see. So now we're gonna try to set up another big giant push and try to, I guess, steamroll him. I think his big mistake was playing those 2 Musketeers at the bridge. Terrible move by him. So we're gonna try to see if we can play them all in the same lane, and Man, he's just really taking out our pumps every single time we place them down. Pretty bad for us. So I'm gonna just play. And there we go, prediction zap. Really well done by us. He's not gonna have his fire spirits for our alright, let's see. It's pretty tough right here. Come on, just break through. That one Musketeer is doing so much damage, and that might just be enough. Alright, there we go. So, okay, that's not enough yet. Let's see how we're gonna deal with this. We're gonna have the zap cycle now right now, pretty much. And he's not gonna let us zap. Can we really cycle 2 zaps? I don't know. Let's see. Can we cycle 2 zaps right now? Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult right now. See. Come on, Giant, get on the tower. No, that's gonna be GG. I mean, very tough matchup. Very, I'd say it's a hard counter. But yeah, I mean, we played that really well. The prediction zaps were on point. Yeah, really well played by us, I guess. Tying that matchup still is a win in my opinion. I'm gonna go with one last match and see how we do. So, I'm gonna cycle bats in the back as well. And I can't really do anything about the spirit columns I didn't have. Alright, this guy has gone a little bit too aggressive. And just play our... I wonder what this is exactly. Could be a mirror matchup? No, it's not going to be a mirror matchup. He has spirit goblins. So, interesting start. He went really aggressive. Could be mortar. Really hate that matchup. Mortar is like probably my least favorite card. And yeah, it's going to be pretty unfortunate. At least we took out the Hog Rider for a positive elixir trade, but yeah, it looks like it's going to be Mortar Hog. Pretty frustrating matchup, depending on if he has Rocket or not. And just zap right here. Don't want to take any more damage. Yeah, he's just going to do that, yeah. That's pretty much how it... does he have log though? That's the question. Let's see if he has log. I need to figure that out. Alright, looks like no, so he's probably going to have Rocket. And we're probably going to end up losing. And we want to protect that pump, so force the Hog to go towards our King Tower. And now we're going to have to stack up a big push, but it's going to be extremely hard to get through the defensive mortar. This is why I hate this matchup so much. The defensive mortar is just absolutely ridiculous. We're going to let this mortar do some damage to us, and I think we're going to just play a 1 Musketeer in that lane and see if he wants to rocket the other side. And yeah. So let's see how this turns out. I'm probably going to just wait before a zap right here. Oops. I think he went a bit too aggressive. So he did have log, so he actually doesn't have... Let's see. So we're definitely going to take that tower right now. I don't think there's much he can do about that. Now he's going to have to go for the King Tower. And he just put Mini Horde, which is a pretty big elixir commitment from him. He's going to play a mortar. So let's see if we can try to lure it over to here. Let's see. Yep. So there we go. It's going to start targeting. I'm trying to figure out how to win this matchup right here. It's extremely annoying matchup. Oh, wow, we ended up winning. I wasn't even watching that side. Whoa, there we go. That's a pretty funny win against a super annoying deck. And there you go, guys. 3 wins in a row. Yeah, I mean, this matchup was extremely... I mean, I'd say it's an extremely difficult matchup. He has Arrow Zap Log for pretty much everything I have, and he has Bowler. And then this matchup was also extremely hard. I mean, 3 Musketeers do have a ton of counters. I'd say this is also a counter. But if you play them well, you can always win. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and see you guys in the next video.